The best compliment we've gotten was that we had some sites where I've got 50 to 100 kids and none of them are scared to try something they've never seen before. I think that is probably the biggest success of my cooking career.
Sometimes they ask for really everyday things like more juice or more fruit. Other times they ask for things like lobster and steak and they get all excited. And so I think they all share a love of food and like an excitement of food. 1 in 7 kids experience hunger in Colorado, and that's from 2022, and the need just has increased from there. And anytime we see an impact, on folks' stability or their income or whatever, like we see that impact trickle down to the children as well.
There's a lot of stories about parents who have multiple children who are looking at whether they should eat or feed their kids, and they'll very often go without food themselves to make sure their children have food. And if we can make sure that the kids are getting a filling, nutritious meal after school, then we're helping the whole family, really.
We served all last fiscal year, last program year, we distributed a little over 320,000 meals total. This year, we're already, as of December, actually, we are already at a little over 300,000. So we are definitely going to exceed that and double those numbers. The kitchen was creating 2,000 meals a day last year and our 3,000 meals a day this year.
And a lot of our children are in elementary school where we have a lot of growth markers on them and a lot of nutritional needs to make sure they hit development. So that way they're developing both their body right, but their brain is developing, and they have the ability to actually learn. And children don't learn when they're hungry. And so we have these gaps where then if they wake up hungry until lunchtime, that time is not the education that we think the children are getting.
We do tend to see that older children have more stigma around it. And so we want to try to alleviate that as much as possible because more people need it than you might realize, right? And we're all one paycheck away from maybe needing extra support. And so that's why these programs are so important. We couldn't do this work without the support of our hunger relief partners and also our donors. Thank you for supporting this work. And please continue to support this work so we can grow the programs and provide even more nutritious food for our kids.